Oh guys, I'm really disappointed. Oh my god, like super disappointed. One of our geese was incubating over 10 eggs, 12 eggs to be particular. But you won't believe what came out of all that. You see this house over here? Let me show you what's in there. Oh, you can see Mama Goose. Mama Goose is very tough over there. And then the gander is outside trying to protect her. Here he is, yeah? But in there, this Mama Goose has only one gosling. You can see the gosling, guys. Oh my god. So out of the 12 eggs that were laid, we only had 3 geese or goslings hatch. This is one of them. It died yesterday, no, today early in the morning. By the time we got up, it was dead. And it's because I think the mother left the eggs before this one was really dry. I think she had just hatched and the goose walked off. So this one was not yet strong, it hadn't yet been warmed up, and by today morning, it was dead. So you can imagine, 12 eggs and only 3 goslings hatched. Now you might wonder what happened to the third one. Let me show you guys where the eggs have been left. Okay, you see this? See this, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the eggs were not hatched. So I don't know what happened, guys. 8 of these eggs didn't hatch, and one of them has a crack. Let's check it out and see if there was anything that was going to come out. Let's just check it out. No, this was certainly messed. Nothing inside here. You see, really messed. There was certainly nothing inside there. It wasn't fertilized. And over there, we have another goose that's incubating. You can see her, yeah? So guys, I hope that one is going to hatch for us quite some chick, because that one has 6 eggs that she's incubating. I hope we're going to have a better rate of hatching, because this is really disappointing. So guys, this is what I think happened. I think a predator came in and ate one of the goslings, because 2 days ago, well, the very first day of the hatch, we came and found 2 eggs that had hatched, and then we gave it the night. In the morning, we found only 1 of the goslings. So we were wondering what happened. How come there is only 1 of the goslings? So yeah, it's really sad, because honestly, I had counted my eggs before they hatched. I imagined that we would have at least 8 goslings, and now we have just 1. You remember me making that tractor over there? I was very passionate. I was excited, waiting for the goslings, and here we go. We only have 1. This is really sad. Over there we have the lost chicken. You guys can see the chicken. That chicken there, white and yellow, together with the guinea fowls. That chicken chills with the guinea fowls. It thinks that it's a guinea fowl. It's very interesting. That's all it does. And right here we have this area. This is like a swimming bath for the geese. So we cover it when we let the Diohapas chickens out. This is the house of the Diohapas chickens, and the males are inside. It's still only the females out today. So we let the females out. You can see she's seated on top of one of these. These are transparent iron sheets that we put to cover the water. So this is a swimming area. We covered this area because these chickens would fall inside the water. They probably don't have lots of brains, you know, so they would fall inside the water for some reason. They just wouldn't realize that there's water in here, and some of them would have issues with that. So we decided to cover it. So every time we let the chickens out, we cover this. When the chickens go back inside, we open it for the geese. Okay, let's move in and check out the chicken house. Oh, okay. Well, we are collecting some eggs, as you can see. So the top of the laying boxes is flat, and because of that it gets really dirty. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on fixing cones on the top of this. That will prevent the birds from roosting at the top and messing everything up, yeah? This is really messy. Same problem we have with the inside here, yeah? You guys can see an egg over there, but it's really dirty. Really dirty in there. So we're going to be cleaning it up. And then we have some eggs that we've picked out, yeah? You guys can see the eggs. The eggs are really huge for a chicken egg. Oh my God, they are really huge. You can see. This is even not like, I don't know, which shape is this? It's not like the normal chicken egg shape. It's a weird shape, but the eggs are huge. I'll give you guys a comparison, yeah? So this is normal chicken egg, and see how big it is in comparison, yeah? It's really small in comparison, you know? Really, really huge. This is a normal chicken egg, and this, I don't know what you'll call this. Well, it's another egg. This certainly has more than one yolk, you know, 2 or even 3 yolks. And over here, you can see we have the roosters. The roosters are again in today because we haven't worked on the fencing. We're supposed to put a fence outside. So the fence is supposed to be built all the way here, and then it goes directly out till the hedge that side. Same thing in the opposite direction. So the roosters are staying inside because they were over mounting the females, and we don't want them to cause any damage to the females. Here you can see the females, you know. This was certainly over mounted at some point. You can see her. You see the back had been damaged, and we tried to treat it using a spray. I think it has healed nicely, and you can see how docile the woman has become, you know, the hen. It wants to be mated. These are really, really big hens, guys. They have problems running. Take a look at her. You know, if I try to carry her, she's really heavy. She's at least 3 kilos, you know. She's probably closer to 4 kilos. These are really, really heavy hens. We have a really bad problem with the bushes on the farm. You can see this grass over here is really, really high. My gumboot literally disappears inside here. So we have a bush problem, and that's because the slasher that we have on the farm, well, it's a slasher that's operated by a tractor. But then the tractor lever, I don't know if it's a lever, honestly, I don't understand too much of that stuff. But I think it's the lever, the one that's supposed to move like the slasher up and down to determine the altitude of the slasher, is faulty. So because of that, the slasher had to be welded at a constant height. A height which is not too low, but not too high. And that height is general for the farm to ensure that the grass doesn't grow too high and things don't grow too high. That way they don't prick the cattle's eye. The problem with that though is that that height is too high for the chickens, and that means that lots of our chickens are literally in bushes. So the chickens can even get lost inside the bushes. So we're going to have to get that fixed. We can't do manual slashing, honestly guys, it's too big, the place is too big. Just look around, you know, see all that in the distance, yeah? It's too big, it would be a lot of work. We'll probably use the smaller slasher, you know, the one that you just use with your hand. It's of course powered, but it takes a really long time, way longer. We're going to see what to do about it. Anyway guys, I'll count my losses and move on to the next one. For now, it's just one Gosling that I've got. And I think there's learning points in all this. This is my very, very first time raising geese. I'd never done anything like this my entire life. I think the house will work just fine. We're just going to move it. It's going to act like a chicken tractor. So every 2 or 3 days, we're going to move it because the goose will have eaten up the grass and then it will have pooped inside there. We don't want its place messy. So we're going to keep shifting it from one point to another. So the thing I've learned is that I think you guys were right. I should have put the geese indoors to incubate from indoors. It's probable that number one, the eggs were not incubated. That's the most likely thing because some of the eggs are broken. I've noticed that there was no sign of life inside. There was nothing that developed inside. So that means they were not fertilized. This guy, the gander, he's not doing his job well. Really, really terrible job. I hope the other one is going to hurt a bit more, you know. Number two, the fact that we lost one of the goslings to a predator in the night is a really, really bad thing. If they were indoors, then we wouldn't have had that problem, you know. Everything would have been sorted. So that's something else that drives me to make sure that I have the geese kept inside. So I think the temperatures are better controlled indoors. Number two, I think, you know, it's better protection from predators. So next time when they do lay eggs, we're going to put them indoors. I think the geese where I am, which is a tropical region, are not like the geese in the temperate regions, you know. They will lay eggs more than once a year. I know that in the temperate regions, they lay only once a year. For us here, because one of these geese laid eggs in Feb, and this is what, October coming to November, and it laid eggs again. So at least twice a year. Otherwise, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. That way you never miss out on an upload. Lots of love. Catch you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.